Okay, we need.
Okay, Vic, I apologize for anything beforehand of what my character may or may not do.
Well, you don't know
your
shit.
character doesn't exist yet, so you shush now. You don't exist.
Wait, I thought
Yes,
he
Father.
did exist.
No, I'm all in your imaginations.
No,
It's
no,
obvious.
he's just a figment of your imagination. Just ignore him. Take your pills, Case. Right. So,
Oh, jeez.
What were we doing?
okay, let me just fix the sound real quick.
Here we
you
go.
guys can do it for themselves.
There we go.
Right.
That should be a perfect
Okay.
volume.
So, warning to all the viewers, I'm extra sick, so shit may not go as well this session. You were forewarned. Anyway, when last we left off, you guys helped save one of the generals of the prince.
Yes,
He tried
we
to
were so
help you
brave.
fight, but let's just say he was a bit overwhelmed. Luckily, you guys helped him survive, and he immediately ran back to camp to get some help. And indeed, help arrived. But yeah, the problem with that help is not only did it came late, but help was not the only thing that came. A bit of an awkward situation ensued because you guys were standing next to demons and angels showed up.
Racist.
Oh, it's the party poopers.
Fucking angels, man.
So, as you can imagine, now all the angels and all the demons are staring each other down and they're getting ready to fight each other.
Fight!
Oh dear.
For this time, both sides seems to be ignoring you for now. They're more focused on each other. Do
If
you
I
care
remember-
to hear some of their banter, or do you guys just want to do something, or you
Well,
want to watch?
I don't know. It's like I don't want to watch, but right at like before the end of the session, literally the big golden guy here, Gabriel, gave the order to like basically smash up the demons. So
Yep.
I'm wondering what's happening with that.
Well,
are they
they're
charging?
preparing their blades to fight the demons. That's what's happening right now.
Oh god. Well, I guess Alexander's gonna start making his way towards the middle of everything.
Oh no.
One of the angels screams out to you, "Out of the way, human!"
I'm obviously still
meantime-
going until I get right in the center where.
Don't be
I'm
Big
next to you,
golden.
by the way.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Gabriel is talking with the demons. Basically, he's in his usual, I'm an angel, you guys are demons. I'm obviously superior to you fuckers. You need to be eradicated. You're a plague. Blah blah blah. He's being a hard ass as usual. Nothing new for him.
Racist.
On the other hand, however, the demons. What were their names? Just a second.
Princess
Well, it's been
demons.
a while.
There's the
Leah,
names.
yeah, that's the one that was in charge of you guys, if you guys remember her back from the princess camp. Leah and one of the other girls, whose name you don't know yet, have been mocking Gabriel and making light of him.
Wow.
They're
It's like,
basically
you're
been going back and forth. Gabriel's like, you are nothing but a mistake our father made, and I will rectify with my own hands. I will purge everyone last of you like insects scorched by the sun, blah 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 and stuff like that. And they're like, well, if we're a mistake, then I guess your all-powerful and almighty father made a mistake. I guess that makes him a failure too. And that's when Gabriel just straight up snaps.
Well, he snaps at that, how
Punch
weak.
each other.
Well, I was running down. I'm gonna try to basically shout out. I'm gonna use basically my since I'm got inspiring presence for that. I'm gonna use my sheer presence and charisma to say stop.
You
this will
can't
be
use that
interesting to
skill like
watch.
that. You basically inspired your allies to perform better. You can't use it in that way. This is not One Piece.
But I have so much charm. I'm so charming.
Nobody cares how handsome you are.
It's a war. It's a battle.
Well, I'm next to him, so it kind of reflects poorly on Alex.
That's
Kind of like a comparison before and after.
Yeah, Alex was once like
Yeah.
Victor. You know, I can't.
Aren't you
He can't
shirtless?
deny that.
Yeah, handsome, and then he ate some cheeseburgers and got real fat.
Bitch, please, you're being ugly as sin.
Aren't you?
So,
wait, Vic,
as the
aren't you like
as the
shirtless
Carnage
as well?
ensues, as the
Yeah, I'm
demons
wearing
and the
just pants.
angels lunge at each other, Victor and Alexander, you find yourselves in the middle of the melee. So it's a bit hectic. Above the entire carnage, one of the girls that was with the prince, which her name you don't know yet, but the girl that you do know calls out to her, worried because yeah, the girl doesn't really have wings, and now she's flying in the air with Gabriel because she's literally hanging off of him. Just a second, I'm trying to find the picture. I have so many pictures.
Oh shit!
Wait,
I was
like,
gonna use
so
my
hanging
power
off-
to stop it, but I
You
can't.
say hanging off him by the throat? He's grabbed her by the throat and is
I'll
lifting her
explain
up.
it right now. Okay, so Leah screams out to his girl, Nisha, stop showing off, he's mine. I saw him first. They're basically competing about who gets to fight the Archangel. So she's literally holding onto his leg as he's flying above her and getting ready to skewer her with his spear. Go back to hell, evil spawn, and he tries to run his spear through her, but she nimbly avoids it and climbs up his body and gets behind him. Suddenly, you see black hands tear the back on her dress, and they reach out and start grabbing at Gabriel. And she just says, "There is no hell, only darkness." And she turns into a black mist, and she starts ripping Gabriel literally to shreds. Like the hands that she spawned begin ripping off his wings, his arms, everything. They start mutilating him. And he is just screaming in pain.
Wait,
I
Gabriel's getting
don't. I
wrecked?
can't handle mist. I have no wind powers right now. It's everything.
I can't believe an archangel, the strongest archangel, was getting destroyed
Yeah, that's...
by
okay.
this chick.
It's so funny to watch.
Hey, I mean, I've seen so many things in this campaign, I'm not
Right,
surprised anymore.
hang on. Oh shit, he's not here, is he? No, the masked guy was meant to be his head general. We never found out who is his like head general in acting, did we? I'm gonna suspect this for
The
the
rest
good
of the
guy.
angels don't seem that surprised, nor do the demons. After a few seconds, you see that Gabriel's body turns into bright light and he immediately regenerates and is back to normal. He's
Ugh.
burning up and flaring up so brightly that he quickly the darkness that was surrounding him quickly starts getting destroyed. It literally starts to flare up and burn and get purged. And the girl Nisha falls to the ground. She's fine, but she took a hard hit. Gabriel just laughs and lunges his spear at him, barely missing her as she dodges.
Alright. Alex, we're not gonna be able to do anything here.
Yeah,
This is literally
wait,
middle of
no.
the war, and they're
Yeah,
not gonna
no,
listen.
yeah, when they're fighting,
the middle of the melee,
Alexander's gonna turn to Victor and go, "Have you ever felt like we're incredibly outpowered?"
No, never.
Yeah. I wish I could regenerate.
It must be you.
So,
Whoa.
you guys gonna get out of that melee or what?
Wait,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
like
are
move,
you?
we move out of the way of giant armies clashing.
Oh, it's not really armies, it's like 5 or 6 angels versus 10 or so demons.
It's pretty much
Oh.
giant armies.
Well,
So,
we,
You move
so-
out of the army size, the army power equivalent of idiots.
Well, it's simple. I am actually gonna attempt to use my inspiring presence on the demons since they seem to be outnumbered.
Stop it.
Wow.
No, the
no.
angels are outnumbered.
The angels
Oh,
are
they are?
outnumbered, but Gabriel's,
said start to 10.
but Gabriel's having some bullshit and regenerating.
God damn it.
He's gonna run out eventually.
If
No,
you can
he
do
won't.
something, do it, but we're not fighting this.
It's like, why can't we fight this?
I could care less,
Okay,
to be
let's fight it.
honest.
I
Oh
If
my
you
was
god.
gonna
want, we
say,
can fight it. I'm
I
okay.
thought you said we
I'm
turned
just
into a
telling you
coward.
what's the more reasonable choice. We can fight too.
Damn it. I can't get up to Gabriel to face him, he's fucking flying, and I ain't got any powers.
Yeah, my earth powers are I
Yeah,
still
you guys are
can't
pretty
use that
much
shit, right?
depleted. You've had a
Yeah.
pretty rough day. You haven't had a chance to rest.
If
Like
we were at
wearing
full
pants.
power, I would be so up for taking on these armies, but I'm not sure anymore.
If Amo was
tried
here, I
that.
could throw Amo up to the angel.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
throw
what
in
if we
Nemo.
have-
That's always a good bet.
Damn. I was gonna
Listen to your
suggest
head.
have Tally use
Well,
elemental so
someone's
she
got to
could
be
destroy
thrown.
both
Lipso's
armies.
not there.
Suddenly,
Oh yeah, I could throw a Sullivan.
suddenly,
Send Lipso.
Alexander, as you were trying to scream for them to stop and decease, they eventually listen to you because it
What?
seems that they all stop and they look towards you.
What?
For a
the
moment,
fuck?
You're an idiot.
for
How
a
did that
moment
work?
there, you're very confused, as is apparently your entire party, I would assume. But then you realize that they're not looking at you; they're looking behind you towards the battlefield.
Of course they are.
A giant portal is opening in the middle of the battlefield, and the sky quickly begins to darken. It is too early for nightfall, and yet the night has already crept in, almost instantly. Both angels and demons look towards the battlefield, stunned at what they see. The armies are being split, and a third army is stepping through the portal.
I quit.
You just hear us say, I quit! No,
Vic,
we're done.
You feel a chill run up and down your spine as a familiar sight fills your gaze.
No.
Yes.
It
Whatever you're thinking,
is an
no.
enormous undead army.
Oh,
How the
that's the ones I
Wait.
wrecked earlier.
Nope,
didn't we
these guys are
fucking kill them?
different. You don't know
Oh.
these guys. Only Victor knows them because he was there. This is the Necromancer's army.
Oh shit.
Wait, we all were there. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
only
your battle.
Victor knows these.
You were
The
Alexander was way
Necromancer's
too young.
army begins pouring out of the portal.
Yay. Yay!
I thought these fuckers were defeated.
What?
Gabriel
army that
quickly
destroyed
flies
the
towards
fucking
the
kingdom.
edge of the cliff and looks on in disbelief. He is revered as the Archangel of Valor. He is always the centerpiece in every battlefield, and yet the one time he left the battlefield, even though for but a moment, everything seems to be going to shit. So he just stands there muttering to himself, "Father, is this my punishment or my trial?" One of the other angels reaches for his shoulder to shake him up and says, "Sir, what do we do here?" He looks back towards you guys and the demons. "Leave them. Everybody form up. We're going back to the battlefield." All the angels immediately fly towards Gabriel, and they immediately start flying back towards the battlefield to join the human ranks.
Oh.
After a while, when the army is pouring out, you see that the humans are in full retreat and the angels are trying to help them. The demons, however, they're not that bright and they're pissed off as fuck, so they're engaging the undead army full force. And that's when the portal starts getting smaller, and you see that a couple of soldiers that seem to be better dressed step out. They seem to be the army leaders, and after them you see 3 individuals that stand out. One of them you may actually remember.
I am.
What?
I'm riding
No.
a steed, so I'm just
Hang on.
saying.
It's Shibukawa from the city. And next to him is apparently the general of the army. The
that
third man
looks
that
very
with them will
similar.
go into details later. He immediately vanishes out of sight. As the man you see steps out of the portal, the other undead generals look towards him for guidance.
Oh, do I say something now?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I say, leave the humans. They are not fighting us. Focus upon the demons. But if the humans try something, leave a rear guard. Am I understood?
They all acknowledge the orders, and the demons and the undead begin to clash full force, with the undead leaving just a small vanguard to overwatch as the humans are retreating from the battlefield.
Holy shit.
You watch as the undead and the demons begin to clash.
That bitch.
Well, you guys don't know it's Roderick, right?
No.
No,
I
not that
obviously
armor.
don't know him at all. But
We wouldn't
you don't
know.
recognize him.
But that being
Nobody
said,
knows. This
the
is not
undead-
the armor that he used to wear.
the undead are also attacking the prince's army, isn't he? Like the...
No, the princess army is not there.
Oh, they retreated, did they?
Wait,
No, they were
wasn't
never part of the main demon army.
You
Ah,
said the
okay.
that lady was with a prince.
Oh, no,
Oops.
wait, I think I understand. It's like,
I know.
well, we
They just say, like-
misunderstood that they appeared next to us. They've appeared next to the two giant armies. They're not in
Yes.
this little skirmish. That's what we misunderstood.
Alright.
So
We
yeah,
thought they appeared right
you
next to
guys
us and
were
we're just like,
standing
peace.
up on the cliff overlooking the battlefield, and you see that just a giant undead army just appeared out of nowhere and is now clashing with the demons. Only
Oh
Victor
my
knows that
God.
this army is the Necromancer's army that almost destroyed the world.
Yeah, I told my party that it's the army I saw that who destroyed the kingdom.
How could they still be here? I thought the hero destroyed them.
Wow, music.
Victor, don't you know?
I know as much as you do. At this point, all I know
Wait.
is that it's the same guys.
That image. By the way, Shibakawa's easy to fucking spot. He's a bright red
Yeah,
dot
he's
in the middle of
standing
grey.
right next to Roderick and the third man, but now I'm actually gonna reveal because he's gonna make a move.
Is that Shibu whatever undead too?
No,
No, he's something different, and you don't want to fight
this
him.
man, the guy that's standing next to Roderick and Shibukawa, Roderick he turns to you and says, Roderick, take care of the army. There is something that I must do.
Of course.
He nods to you and then walks off. Everything stands in his way. He just uses some kind of forceful magic to like push them away, like force magic, you know, like from Star Wars. He just pushes everything away, clears a path for himself.
Yeah.
He's walking towards where you guys are, but he's a long distance off, so he's not gonna come for a while.
Let's leave.
Wait, that's not Shibakawa. Like Alexander's suddenly really like, no way.
After
Well,
he reaches a certain point, he uses some kind of magic and starts levitating. It's like he's flying, only he doesn't have wings. His companion is coming with him as well. Yeah, he's definitely making his way towards you guys.
Know that guy, Alex? Clearly you do.
I don't know that one, but I know
Well,
the ones he
no.
was with. Well, at least one of them. I'm gonna meet him before he gets here. You don't want the Prince's army trying to
Wow.
fight him.
By the way, speaking of which, you see that the other demons are like, I don't know what's going on, but we gotta go tell the prince about this. We're leaving.
Well, I guess that sorts that
It
out.
seems like.
Then let us await here, if he's truly heading towards us. Then we
After
don't
a
wanna
while, he
disappoint
lands
him.
on the cliff near you. So, you were Roderick's companions. I expected more.
Roderick?
We
Wait,
haven't seen yet.
then that person beside Shibakawa is...
Yes. He now serves the necromancer.
What?
What?
I have no idea who it is.
He points his staff towards you guys and says some kind of incantation. Alehir, Machna, Udun.
Hey, 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 hey! English.
By the way, Taliwa, because
Yeah.
of your mother, you actually you don't understand exactly what he says, but you understand where his language comes from.
Oh
That
shit.
is an ancient language in your lands, almost forgotten. So he is definitely from your world. But based on the
shit.
language he speaks, he has to be some kind of elder elf that lived more than 100,000 years before your time.
Oh, we're boned.
What's it is like if he's casting something. Wait.
I feel the revelation
As
in
he
the
finishes
air.
casting, you guys are enveloped in a bright, warm light, and you feel rejuvenated. You are all restored to full health, and you feel like you have rested for 8 hours, so everything you have resets. All your skills.
What the? I was about to use ear for magic. Anyway, Alexander like flexes his arms like, so much better. Okay.
Do not be mistaken about what I just did. I did not heal and rejuvenate you. I merely turned back your clocks. You will not be so grateful once I leave.
I have no idea what he's talking about, but either way.
So what's the point of that?
Some magic jibber jabber.
He's showing off?
Talila, he looks down to you for a moment and he looks at you with disgust, but doesn't say anything else.
Wow!
Magic jibber.
Jeez.
You don't know why he did that.
By the way, Alexander's
No
gonna
offense,
point at him
Solomon.
and say, "Take me
Yes,
to
I've been
Roderick."
kind to you.
You have
That's
legs,
a
don't
terrible
you?
idea. Don't listen
Walk
to him.
yourself. Then he starts to levitate and leaves again.
Why is everybody so rude? Alexander's like gesturing to everybody else. No one gives me a lift anymore.
Must be something
You're
in the
so fun to
water.
pick on.
So yeah, what are you guys gonna be doing? The battle's still raging down below you between the undead demons.
Well,
With the
between
heroes on foot.
what's between us and Roderick? Like, I suspect some of his armies, like, between us and him.
Well, you gotta get down the cliff and then you just gotta, like, the armies are right there, literally.
Alright then. Okay.
Well, they aren't attacking us, are they?
No,
Well,
that's
hang on.
far off.
So we
I
can
am
just
telling
walk.
I am telling my army, any chance the demons want to retreat, you're going to let them. We're not adding to the body count needlessly. So, if the demons do want to leave, they're free to. So,
Yeah, the undead army
Anything
seems to be
with body
focusing
count
on holding
says-
the line between the canyons. They're basically in the bottleneck.
Right.
I didn't
Alexander's
even know
gonna... By the way, how steep is a cliff? Like, is
Well,
it
it's
an incline
you're
or
about
drop?
500, 600 meters, so
Is it a drop or an incline?
it's a drop too.
Damn it. That's okay. I suspect there's a
cliff is a
path,
drop.
so we're gonna go and find a path. Because I can't jump.
Okay, until you guys make your way down there, this is what's happening. Roderick, your army is made out of, well, skeletons. Against humans, that's good enough. But these are demons. They're bigger, they're stronger, and they're not that bright, which works very much against you. Your army is struggling. That being said though, your army is never ending. No matter how many they strike down, your army keeps getting back up. Eventually the demons start losing morale due to this fact, because for every skeleton they crush, another one just pops back up. The necromancer's magic keeps them all intact, and
Oh.
they can't fight them efficiently.
oh,
So the
by the way,
demons eventually start retreating.
I want to make them even more scared. So, how many demons have my skeletons killed? Any? Or,
What?
I just wanted to raise the dead demons to help me. Because they're big now.
How many do you wish to raise?
A couple hundred.
Okay, make roll plus wisdom.
I thought it was charisma. But we talked about that.
Wait, wasn't? Oh yeah, it was charisma. Roll plus charisma.
Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah,
We had an
never mind, I
agreement,
was thinking of
DM.
something else.
I failed, but since I have that ability,
No,
it's
no, you're
always
fine.
plus
You
one
don't
hold.
fail. 6-7 is fine. You don't fail. You have 2 hold. As the first line of demons starts getting up, you raise about 300 or 400 of the dead demons. You have 2 hold over them. They turn around to fight their own brethren, and that's the nail in the coffin. The demons are now terrified. They're starting to retreat. They have no idea what the fuck is going on.
But they've never seen necromancy before.
like I said, the demons that are being sent out there are not that bright. However, their retreat is suddenly stopped. Something catches your eye, Roderick. Something very strong just made the kind of jump that would make Shibukawa proud. You have no idea where the fuck he's coming, but he landed like a meteor on the backside of the demon army, cutting off their retreat. Somebody is staying there and the demons are now hesitating due to his presence.
Again, anybody
love the
feel like we're
frustrated
very
sighs.
underpowered or?
I'm going to
As,
consider.
wait, as this guy lands, he makes a small crater. The nearest demon that was next to him was actually one that was 5-6 meters tall. He just jumps up to his neck and literally decapitates him with his bare hands and tosses his head aside. That catches the attention of all the other demons. He just looks towards them with his glowing red eyes and says, "If you wish to be afraid of something, be afraid of me. Now go and fight, or die by my hands." As he says that, the demons are suddenly very motivated to keep fighting the undead army. This guy, Roderick, you see him from the other end of the battlefield. You can sense his aura. He is looking dead at you. And he is annoyed at your presence, but he doesn't do anything. He just slowly walks away as the demon army begins to mobilize again.
Alright, I consolidate the lines. Just, what it was. How it was in life. And, I'll deploy the lions behind the regular troops. And I'll just say, Shibukawa, do you want to get on this? Because they won't be leaving soon.
Before Shibukawa makes his move, you guys, the rest of the party has made it down the slope. You guys are near the battlefield. There is suddenly the blare of many horns. At first you don't realize what's happening, but then you see the flags on the demon side of the battlefield. As you know, there were different generals and the demons were not working together. You see that all the camps are lowering their flags and they're raising one united flag that bears the mark on this guy's back. This one.
Ooh. Okay.
Ah.
He raises his hand, and as that happens, there is a small earthquake as two of the other armies go to join the battlefield, with 4 more demon armies getting ready to move out. The
Fuck.
demons are all going to come as a united front to the battlefield. Slaughter them all in my name. He just says that and leaves.
I'm watching them go.
Giant demon army begins marching to meet the undead army.
Yeah, okay. If that's happening and I see all the auras, I don't hold back. I'm gonna raise everything that's been dead.
You're pretty much at your limit at this point.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I consolidate everything. We're gonna get ready. We're holding the line.
In the meantime, you see that Shibukawa for some reason looks extremely pissed. And you feel some other presence getting closer.
Oh my
I look at
gosh.
him and say, what's got you mad?
He doesn't answer, he just indicates with his eyes, and then suddenly a couple of meters away from you, there's a guy that's made a makeshift chair from a few undead and is now sitting there. And he is looking straight at Shibukawa, and Shibukawa just says, "I don't know what it is about you, but you really piss me off. I can't put my finger on it." And then you guys see who it is. It's somebody that has a similar style to Shibukawa, and Shibukawa can't put his finger on it, but he doesn't realize the guy is cramping his style, and that's what got him really annoyed.
Why
I
is
was like,
everyone
what is-
shirtless?
I was like, what is it, your dad?
When you're strong enough, your
They're
skin
copying
becomes
me.
tougher than armor. Even Victor's
Oh my
shirtless right now.
The
That's
guy with the blue hair doesn't say anything, he just stands up and kicks the undead chair away. He then starts walking towards Shibukawa. Shibukawa just cracks his knuckles. Hey Roderick, I call dibs on that guy. After saying that, Shibukawa and that guy suddenly clash, and as they clash, there's a small tremor. They continue fighting, and then they just disappear into the battlefield, into the
Oh, they're
chaos.
probably going somewhere. As long as Shibukawa
Really?
steers
They're
him.
going somewhere. No, you don't say.
As long as Shibukawa is steering him into the demon army, that's fine.
So yeah, the rest of the party made their way to the undead army, and you see that they do not attack you, by the way.
Yeah, they most likely part
Yeah.
for you to be.
Well, it depends. Do you want them to part?
If there's
you
a demon
notice
army bearing
us?
down, no. But no, if there's a demon army coming like right now, they're not gonna like break ranks. That's gonna make it easy for the demons.
Yeah.
How far is there time for the front ranks to part so they can get through?
We're not heading straight through the front,
They
we're
are
heading
not.
through the
They
sides.
don't have to get through the front ranks. They're on the side, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah, then they're gonna part if they're on the side rank.
Okay, so then that army is gonna part for you guys.
Yeah, that won't weaken your forces because, you know, whatever's up front. As for Demon's
No,
part,
it's a
Alexander
jaw.
looks rightly confused, but he's still dashing
It's a
towards
trick.
Roderick.
It's a trick. The demon army rushes in there, and then it claps like a jaw. Fight! Oh, we made a mistake. That's what undead are good at, fighting.
Are you guys gonna go through?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Alexander heads on through.
So Roderick, they're gonna make their way up to you. Yes.
Roderick!
He has his hand. He looks at you. He doesn't really look at you and says, "What?"
O'Sullivan was already there.
Alexander gestures like, is that a way to greet me?
Shut up, Alex.
Yes.
His hands are still held out in like power.
Probably.
poses.
Alex,
I'm a little
that is
busy
the
right
most
now.
profound way to greet you.
He just says, "I'm a little busy."
Yeah, I can see that. He says he looks over to the demon army. Well, I guess we can catch up later. We can help you out here if you want.
I do stare at you for a thing like, "What?" Just like that. No questions.
Well, do you want me
No,
to
I
ask you
have many
questions?
questions, but
Or
they
you
don't
could sit
have any
down. I
questions.
mean, you said you were busy, but, you know, we could sit down. Where's a chair? Alexander says cockily as he looks around.
The bone chair from earlier got destroyed, so
Damn
you're
it.
gonna have to use your own one.
You mean the
I think-
skull throne?
Yeah.
I say, very well. If you can help, then help. Go to the front lines. I have to stay here and maintain the army. But
So be it.
if you can find a way.
God, what a crappy commander. Back here hiding behind the army. Ugh.
I'm gonna have to ask you about this army
I
later,
say
but...
that very sarcastically.
By the way,
I just say, "Shut up, Sullivan."
can I tell, like, through the back
Shut up.
lines, can I tell if any of the skeletons have personalities or are they just quite literally controlled puppets?
No, most of them are pretty mindless.
Ah, yeah, I thought so. Fuck. My power's useless here. Oh well.
That's
Everybody's coming up with me. I'm gonna head to the
Oh
front
no,
lines.
your power works. Your power works.
What do you mean my power works? They can't...
They consider you allies because of Roderick, so it works.
Oh. I thought they were just mindless, so my inspiring
I'll
presence
be
wouldn't
right
work.
back.
Oh, they are mindless, but they are being controlled, so it will work.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so obviously you just have to inspire Roderick, duh.
Oh, Sullivan, if you could stay here next to Roderick and act as artillery, that would be lovely.
No. I'm gonna sit this one out.
Ah, coward.
So we're fighting the demons now?
Indifference is different. Indifference.
I think you guys are pretty
Entire other
indecisive.
thing.
One moment you wanna fight the angels, one moment you wanna
Alright,
fight
Hey,
the
hold up,
demons.
hold
Hey,
up.
there's a
DM,
difference between
DM.
two types of demons.
Who was the guy who just landed and ripped the guy's head off? Do we know him?
don't
No,
think
you
we've
do
ever
not.
seen
You
him.
haven't seen him.
Okay, well they're being led by someone else now, so I have no idea what's going on.
Nope. It's just becoming more and more confusing as time goes on. So,
Roderick, maybe now would be a nice time to share some of the wisdom you were imparted with.
Oh, he does say, you mean the one where I was like supposed to tell them that, oh, I'm here to stop the war itself? That
Oh yeah,
wisdom?
and what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, that could be
You
useful.
seem to be
That
doing
might
a
be
terrible
useful.
job.
All right. So
So-
I'm just like, by the
There we
way,
go.
I was thinking, what did he tell you? The
What did who
mage.
tell us?
The mage that accompanied me.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
mean
tell
that
them
guy
any-
who just flew over, cast something, and then flew off? About
Yes,
that you were
that-
here. That's it.
Very well. I work for someone very powerful, Alexander. Someone who wants this war stopped. And I'm here to do that. There, you remember the sword with the sword saint that the sword saint had with the eye? Do you?
But yes, of course.
Something,
Taurus.
someone who wields one of those swords has been taken by it, and that sword is manipulating these events.
The White Knight!
Really? Do you have any leads?
Your face.
That is why your
Got him.
companion is here, Roderick. So he can locate the
Mhm.
blade.
Ah, there you go.
Wait, who is here? The mage? Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can
the
Yeah,
locate
mage.
it.
companion.
I say that is why the mage is here. He is here to locate it.
And your
I'm not
mission
sure.
is something else. Your mission is to prevent the war
I said that.
Doing
in
a
the
terrible
meantime.
job.
Yep.
I say, if you say that out, like in character, I say, "Oh, excuse me if these demons are too idiotic to realize that they should not be fighting someone who keeps getting up.
Oh well. Well, Alexander's
That's
rolling up his
all the
sleeves.
more
He's like,
reason to keep fighting someone.
you know, I think it's a bit strange for a hero to be fighting alongside an army of undead, but I guess I've done
Oh,
it
are
before.
you still on that, you pretentious bastard?
I'll be right back, guys.
Be
Hang on.
honest. Are you really a
Alright.
hero?
Yeah,
you're
I got
kinda
the- I got the
doing
mark to
very
prove it.
Heroic things now.
A fucking mark doesn't make you a hero, Alex.
Shh.
Yep,
But
definitely
it's
does.
the mark of the hero, yeah, and I've got the mark of
No,
great-
it's the mark
right
of an
here.
Argonaut, not a hero.
Alright, Sullivan, you have a point. You're right.
You said it makes you
I
a
guess it
fighting
does
hero.
make him a hero. He keeps saying that too, so I guess it's true.
Well, then I guess
No.
he's just a really shitty hero.
Ooh.
Oh snap.
You're right.
So we're fighting the demons?
I don't know,
I
do
have
you
no
wanna do that?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Alexander just goes with
On
the
what
army.
side
He's
we're
like,
on?
he's
Yeah.
fucking decisiveness. This group is all about it, so he just goes. Woof.
Considering
Off
you
towards
just
the
got
demon
told
army.
that somebody is obviously manipulating these events and Roderick's here to stop the war, do you wanna keep waging war or do you wanna fucking find out what's going on?
Well, Roderick's
As I
here to
said-
join the
As
war.
O'Sullivan said before,
I mean-
just gonna wait.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for Roderick to get back. See if he has anything else to say, because he said that the mage guy was looking for the sword and he's fucked off.
Yeah, to do his job.
Flying elf bastard.
Elder elf.
Yeah. he's
Still an elf.
Pointy eared.
What's wrong?
Big difference.
Elves.
Elves are elves.
Wow.
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 Wow!
Whoa!
Okay, since we're waiting for
Yeah, I'm
Roderick,
back.
I'm just gonna...
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
back.
Okay, so eventually the guy comes back. Just to speed
Sorry, I
things
need a
along
potty
little
break.
bit.
Yeah, I say,
Roderick.
what is it?
Roderick,
Yes.
I know where the blade is. My preparations are complete. We must go and recover it before it's too late.
Where is it?
He points towards the city where the humans were.
Yeah, let's destroy the city!
Wait, what?
Tally, calm
The
down.
human
You
city?
already destroyed my armor. I don't think we have to go any further.
Yes, the blade is somewhere inside the Empire's capital.
Burn the capital.
I'm
I have
confused.
to-
If the... Wait, hang on. This is confusing now because
Yeah,
if the
Roderick says-
sword started this war, then why is it on the human side? Because the demons
Yeah,
came
that's a
to
good
their
question.
world.
That's a good question. Now shut up. Roderick says, very well then, and he's gonna call to the king. I forgot what I think I made a name for him.
John Belushi.
No. Oh,
You have a couple of
just doesn't
general
know
death wards. They
that
can
wasn't
handle
it.
the army in your
Shit.
absence.
no. I want the army to pull back. We're gonna go to the city. Or do I need to hold here?
If
Wait,
you
you're gonna
pull
march
back,
the undead
the
city?
demons are gonna get through the bottleneck, and then you're fucked.
Alright then.
Yeah,
Your
keep out
army
the
has
bottle.
to hold
Don't
them off.
bring the undead towards the human city.
Why not? That
Why
sounds like
not?
an awesome prank. I want to be part of that.
Anyway,
No.
Roderick yells, his general says, hold the line. No demons are supposed to make it back here. Or through here.
The death wards acknowledge your commands and start preparing to bunker down and hold the line, so the demons do not pass the bottleneck.
And then Roderick steps back. Is there any way I could pass on the way that, like, the undead demons that I'm holding to, like, another death ward? Or no?
No. You have to lose control over them. They will go back to the earth.
Alright,
Just use kamikaze 'em.
Alright, I say, then he lets them go. He turns to Alexander and says, we must hurry then. My army will hold here. But time is
In
of
the
the essence.
meantime, thanks to the angels backing them up, the humans have made a full retreat. You see that the human army has actually split up. Most of the army is going north towards the Citadel of Light, where the archangels reside, and a very small portion of it is left towards the Empire. So the army has split up. Something is wrong. You don't know what.
Well, we can't see what's wrong with the ones heading towards the Citadel of Light because we've got an objective.
The Elder Elf casts another spell, and he summons horses. So
Yeah,
you guys can ride there.
Transportation.
Yeah, I get on one definitely. I get on one. Say, hurry! Time
These
is of the
horses
essence.
are supernatural, so they're super fast. They're at least 3 times faster than normal
Hang on.
horses.
By the way, Alexander looks a bit confused. This is kind of like riding a giant lizard, right?
I just say, shut up, Alexander, and get on the horses. You do not know the dire situation we are all in.
The Elder Elf just
It's so
looks
dour.
towards you, Roderick, and says, now I understand why you left them. They never shut up, do they?
I say, no, they don't. And I look back at him and say, will you hold the line with my death lords? Or will you go to prepare more?
It would be best if I join you. We should take no chances with this blade. If it is the one I assume it is, then we will all be in grave danger.
I hope we do not have to summon him to fight that thing.
If we must, we will. My preparations are complete, but I will leave that decision in your hands.
Roger just stares at him for a second and says, very well then. Alright, get on, everyone now.
So you guys ride towards the capital, leaving behind you the carnage of the demons and the undead clashing with each other.
Yep.
By the way, you're riding at neck break speeds, just so you guys know.
Nah, I'm used to
Whose
it.
neck is breaking, the horses or ours?
Yours, I'd say.
Since we can't talk over the
So
sound of rushing wind.
at this point, news has reached the capital, and as you can imagine, there's a panic. Just a moment.
Chaos.
Excuse me. And there's a panic. You guys get in
Christ.
without any problems. You're inside the capital. Nobody bats an eye. You're wearing a few cloaks. Nobody recognizes you. Nothing happens. Nothing to worry about.
Mm.
You are inside the capital.
Right. As soon as they're inside the capital, Alexander's going to slow down the horse and say, I need to check on something before we carry on.
I look at you and say, what? Hang on, no, hang on. Say, what? What is so important?
Your face.
I got to make sure a friend is okay.
The Elder Elf suddenly, to everybody's surprise, probably says, alright, I understand. Go then. And then he whispers to Roderick, finally, the annoying one will leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alexander goes off alone towards the hospital.
Oh, the hospital. You wanna visit your friend.
No,
Siegfried.
he was lying when he said that.
Well,
Alright, just
Who
a
knows?
moment.
maybe he wants to snitch.
You're
But you know what
hilarious.
they say: snitches get stitches.
That's
So-
why he's going to the hospital.
Well, they do unless they don't. So
Maybe he
Oh
wants
my
to
god,
get
then
some
that
trouble
army's here.
again.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, the army's at the hospital. Oh god.
Oh fuck, never mind. Let's go back to where we were. Right. Alexander, you make your way to the hospital. And you notice something strange. One of the windows on the 3rd floor is open, there's blood, and it looks like somebody fell from that window, and there's a blood trail.
Oh, there you go. Your friend's dead.
And the
Yeah.
hospital is in an uproar. Everybody, the staff inside are like freaking out,
Terribly
not sure
sorry.
what's going on.
Friend is dead.
They don't
Wait,
seem
can I
to be in danger, there doesn't seem to be any other commotion, they just seemed freaked out. And yeah, you see that there's a blood trail leading off away from the hospital.
I have to go and check where the blood trail leads. I don't
your
know
dead
where the
friend.
thing is, but really, he's alright in the hospital for now, even if this isn't him. I gotta check what the fuck's going on.
After running and following the blood trail for a couple of uh, a couple of back alleys, you end up in a small clearing. Like, you know how there's when there's a back neighborhood, there's a small like public clearing for them. It's not part of the main street or anything. It's just between. It's surrounded in all sides by buildings and blocks. That kind of thing. It's kind of an enclosed space. And there you see Siegfried. He's all fucked up. Like he's covered in bandages, obviously, because he was staying in the hospital. And he has his blade with him. And he is screaming in pain because he's trying to use it as a crutch to get back up to his feet, which obviously he cannot do. Not anymore.
Ah!
I ride alongside him and hop off the horse. Siegfried!
As you try to get
Where's
near
Roy?
him, something stops you. And you probably remember the old guy.
Roshi?
No, I keep telling you, it's someone else.
You don't know
Anyway,
that.
Alexander, you see the spirit of Argus is next to you, and he has his hand on your shoulder to stop you, and he's just watching. Siegfried has his back turned to you guys, so he doesn't realize what's going on.
What are you doing?
You see that Siegfried's legs are both bleeding profusely because he's trying to stand up. He's screaming in pain because his legs are worthless now. And yet he's still stubbornly trying to stand up. You can see the frustration in his voice and you can hear the pain in his voice. He just keeps screaming, stand, 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 damn you. He tries again and again falls back down in pain. I am Siegfried Hemlock, the last son of House Hemlock. I will be a shield for the innocent. I will value all life and treat it equally. I will fight for those who can't and honor those that have fallen. That's when you realize, Alexander, that is the vow he took, just like you. He continues trying to get up, and more. The bandages on his legs, they're so soaked up with blood that it's just dripping like an open wound. I shoulder the legacy of the Argonauts on my back, and I will one day stand with pride among my peers. You will not deny me my birthright. I order you to stand. He continues screaming in pain. A gust of wind blows past you and becomes a violent torrent. Spirits, I know you can hear me. I do not ask for your help. I demand it. And if you will not listen, then to hell with you. He continues trying to stand. In vain. His legs have no strength. His voice is littered with pain and determination at the same time. He refuses to stay down, even though his legs won't support him. I am Siegfried Hemlock, and I will not be denied. He screams out one last time as he stands up. The winds surround him like a powerful gale, he stands up on his own 2 feet and raises the sword over his head, high. He stands stoically and proudly for but a moment as he passes out from blood loss. At that moment, you see the spirit of Argus smile, and he disappears. Siegfried, with 2 legs that should not stand, he stood back up, but then passed out again.
And then he dies.
Yeah! Is
Alright. I'm gonna go up to Siegfried. He's still standing up, like passed out, isn't he?
No, when he passed out, he collapsed again. He's
Yeah.
unconscious.
and dead.
He lost too much blood.
And dead.
But in the end, he did manage to stand up thanks to the power of the wind spirits. Yeah, you see that where his legs, like his tendons got fucked up, the bolts are still lodged there. They were not removed. They still stand there. But you feel the vibrance of the wind spirits. That they're from now on they're gonna act as his support, and they're gonna be his legs.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna go, like, kneel down. He's gonna say, I'm sorry I couldn't help you myself. Before attempting to pick him up. He still needs treatment.
Yeah, even though he's in such a fucked up condition, you see that his spirit still remains unbroken. So that's a good thing for him. He got
Mhm.
lucky, the bastard. I wrote for that shit. Anyway, after that, I assume you're gonna take him back to the hospital and rejoin the party?
He won't rejoin the party right now.
Okay. Right, so let's see what happens with the rest of you guys. Eventually, the mage, the elder elf, manages to pinpoint where the sword is, so he takes you to the place where it all, quote unquote, began for you guys here. Let's see.